Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver and today we are playing Goldilocks. I don't really have anything to say before we start, so let's just get into it. We're going to start the game off with a roll the dice. I'm not a huge fan of taking eggs at all, so the roll the dice, potentially hitting the egg was a little bit suspect, but we hit a Cindy anyways. And because we have this magic research and we're against Skip on turn 1 here, I am going to take the egg. Again, I don't love taking eggs, but against Skip, there's basically nothing they can have that can crack an egg. At least unless they buy their own egg, but I don't know. I don't think Skip ever buys an egg on turn 1. You generally have to buy a 3. But because we already have the 1 egg, I figure we buy a second one just in case. But 1 egg does get cracked, and that's kind of why I don't like buying eggs at all. Because if you just run into somebody who has a lot of power on their board and they crack your egg early, like you're just kind of severely behind. And yeah, we're gonna be kind of playing catch up here. This shop is definitely not the most not the greatest shop we've seen, or you can see with Goldie on level 3 here. I think we're just gonna take white and the dwarf in the shop. It's just the most stats this turn. I consider just firing off the TLK on the white. I would definitely be a lot more inclined to do that if we had more units on board. But yeah, we roll and then we cast a forbidden fruit and then buy another dwarf because we wanna be getting progress on our white. We don't want to have to spend our entire turn just buying a couple dwarfs from this shop and then rolling once. Also, we wanted to cast a spell for our Cindy so we can get the quest done this turn. And we do, and we get Skip's puzzle rune, or skipping stone, sorry, which is fine. We take the 3-drop in the shop. It's not exactly the best pickup, but we get the triple the next turn, and also we just didn't want to roll and then potentially not find anything relevant that we could buy with our 2 gold left. Yeah, tripling the sleeping princess without being able to wake it up is a little bit awkward. If we had ranged characters in the back, it wouldn't be so bad because it would allow us to. It would serve as like a wall where we get to attack for free with our ranged characters potentially. Although this opponent has a full suite of treasures and a very large board already. And again, like I said, we're playing catch up because of these. Because of buying eggs early, we're just in a bad spot. And I kind of glossed over it early, but we took a crystal ball with our sleeping princess triple. That's because we have the princess white, which is another level 3 treasure. So that's just like a line on hat ball right there. So I feel pretty good about taking crystal ball. In general, I don't love taking crystal ball super early unless you have a line on another level 3 treasure. So I mean, I do love playing crystal ball. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that like it can lead to basically it being a useless treasure is a little bit again a little bit suspect in some spots, especially when you're behind. And here, yeah, we get the double triple, we get the mines. So that's gonna give our dwarves a decent boost and give us a good tempo boost for our board here. And now we're only one quest progress away from our princess white treasure. So if that's hat, then we're gonna be very happy. And because we're below 20, these gingerbread knights combined with all our dwarf stats has made us very strong. So we have stabilized now. All right, our princess white treasure is treasure map, and then in our next shop we find double Aeon, which is absolutely fantastic because Aeon is going to give us our spell cost reduction, but provided we can cast some spells, as well as being a 5 pair for our treasure map. So we went from like being severely behind to being in actually a really good spot in just a matter of 2 turns. So yeah, that's I don't know, just I think I don't know how much of that we owe to Goldilocks hero power or anything, or just the fact that that dwarves can be kind of explosive in the mid game. All right, we get a level 7 treasure immediately, and I'm just gonna jam Black Prism because we have Crystal Ball and now we have a golden Aeon. So I was just going to fire off the spell, but there's a Baba Yaga in shop, which is a mage, and it's also going to be very good behind our Aeon for more spell cost reduction. and we're just going to cast all the spells we can this turn and then lock these targeted spells. And just those 2 spells we cast to put Aeon up to 49 attack and the Baba Yaga up to 37 attack. So again, we're very, very strong. Also, we have a Ghost Fight here, which is also very fortunate. Gives us time to just cast spells and get our spell cost reduction. And now we have our spell cost reduction, so we can just start firing away on our spells. Got a couple golds from our greedy as well, which is fantastic. We're gonna spend a bunch of gold, and we're just gonna pick up a couple of Boomhildas, which are mages. All right, and then there's an Evil Twin in shop, which we are gonna sell down for. Obviously, Evil Twinning with Black Prism is gonna be very, very good. It's gonna get us a level 6 treasure at least. I kind of want to triple this level 4 treasure just in case it's Forking Rod, but it's between selling this very large Tripoli or one of these 4s, and I think we just got to keep the Tripoli. All right, we got a level 6 treasure. It's Mimic, so now we have Mimic Prism with Ball. Not that the Mimic Ball matters at all because our Prism fills up the entire shop anyways. But yeah, now every time we cast a spell on something, it's gonna cast once on whatever we target and twice on everything else that we have. So we're gonna be casting a lot of spells in the next couple rounds here. All right, we eliminate that player. We're not even going to bother tripling that. Like, Forking Rod would be nice, but like, I mean, we wouldn't replace any of these for Forking Rod at this point. Our board is too good to TLK at this point, unfortunately. We definitely don't want to feed the Kraken by accident. And again, we just wanna find as many targeted targeted spells as we can, yeah. And I'm just gonna keep selling down just to try and find more spells to cast. Unfortunately, we don't find anything this turn, and I decide to stop before selling the Tripoli. I don't think we're ever playing the Tripoli again, but just in case. And yeah, we just dominate top board. Again, we're not even going to bother tripling that Baba Yaga. There's just no need to. All it does is we've already gotten arbitrarily a large amount of attack on them, so the fact that we just have one very large attack, low health unit doesn't really appeal to me. Or combining them into one extremely large attack, low health unit just isn't very good in general. Alright, I was just gonna sell and then keep rolling, but I kind of want to keep this royal around now, so we're just gonna fire off this Shrivel after we've cast a few spells. I mean, our characters are already, again, arbitrarily large. Like, barring something very extreme, I don't think any of our opponents are going to be able to really do anything to touch us here. Like, it's I think it's 5.2 or 6.0 on this turn, and our board is scaled just to the heavens already. Again, not even going to bother with the Baba Triple. Although I am considering it here, but I mean, there's no treasure that we'd want. But I don't think the 5 gold investment is worth it. I think I'd rather just take the rolls. Yeah, we're just gonna cast all the targeted spells that aren't TLK or Mix-a-Wizzle or Shard. Things that let us keep our units is what we're gonna keep it to. And I mean, there's a 5-cost Knighthood. We might as well just Knighthood our whole board. We kind of get paid off for never tripling these Babas because we can just Knighthood them both. We Knighthood both the Storm Kings as well, which brings them up over 1,000 each. So again, yeah, barring anything extreme, our opponents just aren't going to be able to do anything here. So this has not been a very Goldilocks-like game. In general, Goldilocks, when you're talking about Goldilocks, you're talking about things that are just right? And this was definitely not just right. This was the extreme end of a high roll, I would say. It started off pretty loose, but after just like a couple turns of good sequencing for us, some good shop RNG and good treasure RNG just went from from us struggling to survive to just completely dominating the lobby in almost no time flat. But yeah, so if you found this entertaining, I know this is a short one, but if you found this entertaining or educational in any way, it's less educational and more entertaining for sure. These are just it's fun to just post these absolute high rolls. I try not to post the ones that like I just roll over a lobby too often, but I mean, I love crystal ball gaming, and yeah, I think these are fun to post once in a while. So but yeah, again, if you found this entertaining or educational at all, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel out. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. We're making our way there very slowly, but once we get there, I'm still committed to doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. I'll be giving away 2 700 gem codes, and yeah, so watch out for that, and yeah, I hope you have a good day, night, morning, whatever time you watch this, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.